Yo, check this out. It's your boy G Soldier. G Soldier. So yo, today, yeah, I know I'll be talking about a rap blog, but today I know we about to talk about what the world been talking about, what's been on the internet for the past 2 days. It's been breaking the internet. Battle rappers talking about it. Everybody talking about it, and that's the surviving R.Kelly, bro. Yo, the stuff that's been coming out. Like I already knew, everybody already knew R. Kelly was a pedophile, but the stuff that's been coming out, the women that's been coming out, the stuff that's been talked about is crazy. What's baffling me is that it's people trying to like grown men and grown women trying to justify this man's pedophilia and talking about they gonna still go support him. Like it's baffling to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, me and my people, we always be talking about, like, I be shocked and astonished that people be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? I love his music. I mean, it doesn't matter. Like, you're supporting a pedophile. He called himself the Pied Piper of R&B. And if anybody knew who Pied Piper was, the Pied Piper was a person to play flutes and to have the kids follow him, and get them where he wanted them to go, which is what R. Kelly was doing. It was crazy. This man was showing up to high school. What's crazy? What was even crazy is his team around him who knew it. Like I'm seeing people coming out. They showed the police. I think chief or something like knew this man was coming to high schools to hang out with kids, picking them up, meeting them at McDonald's, um, just having having sex with little girls is crazy. They was talking about how this man was had beds and stuff built in the studio. Had these girls thinking that they was gonna make it, and it's crazy to hear people be like, "Oh, you know what I'm saying." They wanted to do it anyway, but I'm like, these are kids at the end of the day. Like even to this day, like men play on women until it. So you know what I'm saying. So I'm like, these are little girls, and people like where they parents at, which is true. Where were they parents at? But at the end of the day, still these were kids. So it's just crazy to me when I'm just seeing people trying to justify. Like I was like, bro, like I've been seeing some people say, bro, if this dude can perform after this, after this, this documentary, if this man is able to still sell out arenas, this man is the Antichrist. I done seen people say that though, and I believe it too, for real, because it's just like, yo, man, I seen one of the parts they was talking about how one of his backups, I think backup singers or whatever, her name was Sparkle. She was talking about how they was sitting watching football and you heard her knock. She heard some knocking, and then she was like, "What's that knocking?" R. Kelly still watching TV. She said she kept hearing knocking, and she asked R. Kelly, "What's that knocking?" And he was like, "Oh, what's up?" And that was his wife asking for permission to come and eat, asking can she come and fix some food. I was like, what the heck? It's crazy. Yeah, we would call him daddy. Um, all the girls was in different rooms, and they was talking about that they can't speak to nobody but him. So if people saying hi to him, that they just walk past. I mean, like the stuff is crazy. And I used to like R. Kelly music, but once I found out what he was doing, like me, I stand for something and fall for nothing. So once I found out what he was doing, I like cut that music off, quick, because just think about if you had a daughter or a son, like so I have boys or whatever. Just think about if you had a daughter, even my boy, I would want no grown man, what I'm saying, touching, molesting your kids, like that's crazy. Like I don't care what type of superstar you are. I don't care what amount of money you get. I don't care who you are. Like we have to protect the children, what I'm saying? I'm a strong advocate and helping kids out. So for me just to see that and just to hear the stories of these young ladies, just coming out, just talking about how he was making them have sex with uh 13 and 14-year olds doing threesomes, taping it. It was just crazy. You know what I'm saying? They talking about the Me Too movement now. They need the Me Too movement or Kelly up in this. Like these are people. I don't even see how he beat his first case because, like back in the day, I know people seen the tape. Like back here in St. Louis, there was Bro, we had this big, main popular, ghetto hood street called Natural Bridge and Kings Highway, and I remember back then they was selling the tapes like they was hot cakes on the corner. I ain't gonna never forget that. Not to laugh, but they was selling the tape like hot cakes, and on the tapes it was multiple tapes, but you see this dude straight peeing on the urinating on this young 13 or 14 year old. You talking about it's not him? Soul Train Award right next, like bro, your award is right there next to the bed or whatever. Like it's you, bro. And that's sickening. Then just watching that, so it's just like, how did this man even, like, how were you able to beat the case? Like I'm still baffled by that. Like they didn't prosecuted Bill Cosby just off some he say she say. You know what I'm saying? Just off some words. So I'm like, it's physical evidence of this dude basically sexual assaulting little girls. Videos, not just one video, peeing on a video, just doing craziness. And I'm like, this dude is still out walking around. He's still out selling shows. Like he came to here to St. Louis not a couple months ago, and the arena was sold out. I'm just like baffled. I'm like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Like, why are y'all still supporting? Why are y'all still supporting this man? Like I said, I don't care if you superstar. Like that shouldn't even, like, that don't even matter to me. Period. He could be my favorite actor, favorite rapper, or whatever. If I find out you doing some stuff like that, bro, I'm cutting it out quick. Like I said, um, we should all care about our kids or our youth, and for the people that's trying to justify it, it's so sickening to me, for real. Like, yeah, like it's truly sad, for real. It's like, is that what our country, not even our country, is that what our people are coming to, like, to justify a grown man, think about this, a grown man sleeping with a 13, 14, 15, 16 year olds. You know what I'm saying? Even with Aaliyah, they had Aaliyah on her. Like, he married Aaliyah her when she was 15. They was talking about how um, they was on a tour bus, and the tour bus opened, and they saw him having sex with Aaliyah. He didn't wrote. Just think about all the songs he wrote. Age ain't nothing but a number. He was trying to tell you, my mind's telling me no, but my body's telling me yeah. Like, just think about his everything he's done in life. Like, he was trying to secretly tell us, I guess, but it's just really sad. And then just seeing his people around him. I think that was like his manager or some road manager was talking about how he forged the papers for him to marry Aaliyah or whatever. After he said he wasn't, never with her or whatever, which was crazy. He didn't get her pregnant. I think he said they had an abortion. He had another girl pregnant who was like 15 or 16. She lost the baby. I think she said what made her leave is because he gave her mono or whatever. So, and it just, I don't know, man. It just really baffled me, and it's really sick, man. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, anybody who supports that, y'all should be ashamed of yourselves, for real. Because this is a serious topic, man. So, yeah, I mean, like I said, if this man ain't even prosecuted, or if he's still able to sell out arenas, bro, this man got to be the Antichrist or something. Y'all should be ashamed of yourself, because, you have to answer for you. I can do my part in not supporting this man, but you have to answer for you on that part, because, like I said, our youth is very important. They can't fend for themselves, so it's up to us, up to us to help them. So, yeah, I think the rest of the series supposed to come on tonight. They're supposed to show his trial. I come back and review that. But man, it's really sad. Like I said, man, it's a sad situation. So I'm gonna be back, with my battle rap blogs and everything. But I had to speak on this situation for real, because it's just super crazy. Like I said, I knew he was a pedophile or whatever, but I didn't know it was to this extent, man. It's just crazy. Damn, it's just sickening. Like, it made me sick just watching it, just hearing these stories of these young ladies just crying, and people justifying it, like attacking them. Not only men, other women attacking them. I was like, wow. I'm like, if this was you, you would feel different. Like, These women are scarred for life. You know what I'm saying? Scarred for life. It's just crazy. Like, just because they're older now, don't mean those thoughts haven't left. The mental abuse hasn't left. The physical abuse hasn't left. Like, these women are super scarred. So, but yeah, that's all I gotta say about the situation. Like I said, he either need to be prosecuted or, banned from performing or something, because it's truly sad for real. You know what I'm saying? I don't care, phenomenal artists or not, whatever, great songs or whatever. Like, this man needs to be banned for real. No longer booked, no longer being able to perform across the arena. Like, you know, I mean, he just needs to be stopped, banned, period. Like, stop giving this man a voice for real. But that's all I gotta say. It's your boy G Souldier. I'm out this piece. See y'all soon with some more blogs. Bars.